friends, Paul here in the RoJoBe Music Workshop, and welcome to part 3 of the double neck guitar build project. Okay, first of all, apologies for how abruptly the second video ended. I'm getting a little bit pissed off with this camera, to be honest. All sorts of features that are not there, or just niggling things. And the problem with this one, another problem with this camera is that if I've got it plugged in charging and then I pull the charger out, it shuts down. Bloody stupid. Anyway, so in the previous video, all I'd done was the final or second to final shaping of the headstocks using the oscillating spindle sander. I'll be finishing that off by hand. Later on. There's no urgency for that yet. The shape is there, it's just about final sanding to tidy it up. So in today's, or this video, it's all the same day to me anyway. I'm going to be drilling the holes for the tuning keys. Excuse me, dust. Actually, in a way, it was good thing that it did shut down at the end of the second video, because I needed a bit of time to regroup, rethink. I realised I didn't have any tuners. I hadn't found any tuners for the 6-string. I found those now. I mean, I've got plenty in stock. I just hadn't, sort of got myself organised and got them ready. So I found the tuners. I've got a set of these tuners, which is pretty standard for this kind of style, and I've got these tuners for the bass side. So I've got to first of all drill the pilot holes in the headstocks for the tuners, and then size them for the tuners to fit in. Excuse me. Oh dear. Okay, so let me get the camera set up by the drill stand, and we'll get cracking on this little job. This is not a noisy job, so I can keep the camera and the microphone rolling. Let's just zoom in a bit, see how we look there. A little bit more. That's enough. So I've already put little pinholes in the centre of all of these, the areas where the tuners are going to go, just to make sure that the drill bit finds the centre and doesn't wander off. So I just put little, you're not going to see that, I put little pinholes in the centre of each one. I've actually drilled the first one just to make sure that was working all right, which it seems to be. So let's crack ski on ski, and here we go. Now at this stage it doesn't matter that I haven't got a chop of wood behind to prevent this tear out, because I'm going to be making the holes bigger anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Scratching the back of this headstock a bit, I'm going to have to sand out and redo it, not a big deal. One more. Doing really well. Not that there's any reason why it shouldn't, but you know my luck. Okay, so that's all of the holes in the 6-string headstock. I'll now do the bass one, which is only 4 holes, so it won't take as long. And again, I'll put the pinholes in all of these, just to make sure the drill bit centres. And I mean, this drill stand is pretty much, well, this is the reason I bought this, for jobs like this, because it's, you know, pretty critical that these holes are straight and true, otherwise your tuners will be all askew and just won't work, and it'll look hideous. Seems to have gone off centre a little bit, that one. Yeah, should be fine. Last one here. Right, so that's all of the pilot holes drilled, and the next step is to size the holes. Where are you? Couldn't find the camera. Using the step drills. Now for the 6-string, it's going to be pretty straightforward. For the bass one, obviously the holes need to be a lot bigger, and yeah, it's going to be a little bit problematic, but it should be okay. But I'm going to do this on the bench. Let me just clear a bit of space. So I'll need I'll need a chop of wood here. Let's just zoom out because I don't really want to drill through my bench. Okay, so let's start with the easy one, which is the 6-string, because I've done these before quite a few times, so that sits rather nicely. Okay, so I can actually take this template off now. Don't need that anymore. I'll try not to tear it, just in case for any reason I do need to put it back on, but I don't think I do. Okay. Right, so cordless for this. Okay. Let's see where I need to go up to for that one. 1, 2, 3rd step on my step drill. 3rd. Yeah, that's not going to go right through. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect. Okay. And okay. See if that goes all the way through yet. Probably need to go deeper. Yeah, thought so. Okay, that's fine. I'll get them all started first. spacer washers, just to see where I need to be as far as depth. Okay, so there it is. So I know I'll need to go a little bit deeper, but that's the start. Anyway, how are we doing for time? Hundreds of time. Okay, so I need to go a little bit deeper on these ones. Just test fit those. I might still need to go a bit deeper yet. Pretty sure I will. Yeah, a bit more. Okay, I'll crack on with that. Bit more. Depth I need to go, I can eyeball the rest to do the same. Ow! Battery's gone. Always the way. That's right. Okay, we're back in business. That's annoying. Right, different drill. Just as well I've got spares of everything. That's going to annoy me. Okay, so I'll just check the depth of all of them now, make sure they all go all the way home. Actually, I think that needs a little bit more. That one does. Yeah, that does. Okay, I can see where I need to go, so I'll just do them a bit more. Just check all of them. It looks as though they're all good now. Check what looks like the shallow ones. Well, that's the shallowest one, and that one is fine. Okay, so I now need to do the same in the back to allow the collar of the shaft to go in. So here we go. It is what it is. Not a big problem. Okay, that's half of them. Last one. Let's get a bit more with that one. No, that's good. Okay, so that's all of the holes drilled in this headstock for the tuners. And as I said, I did get a little bit of chip out just there. I can probably find the chip that came out and just glue it back in. If not, I can use the sawdust and glue trick and that'll fill in, no problem. It's not a big deal. That's not a difficult fix. Compared to some of the other problems I'm going to face doing this, that's pretty minor really. Okay, so I think so I've got to do exactly the same thing to this one. I'm not going to film that as well because you've just seen me do this one. It's the exact same process, but what I do want to do now is just temporarily test fit all of these tuners just to see how it looks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the collars and washers. Just want to, you know, temporarily put them in just to see how it looks. I know how it will look, but might as well just, you know, test fit them and see, make sure everything's all right. I'm sure there's not going to be any problems. As I said, I've done this many times, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Sort of, kind of. And yeah, so as I said, the next stage will be to do exactly the same thing to the base one, and then after that, really what the next job I need to be doing is well, making preparations to fit the necks into the body, but I've got to do quite a bit of work to the box itself before I'm at that stage. So the next video will be, you know, making the preparations, alterations, etc. to go on to the stage of, you know, starting to make the neck pockets to fit the necks into the body. And I know how I'm going about it. It's relatively straightforward, really. So rather than previous builds where I've, you know, basically glued the neck on the top of the body, I'm not doing that on this one. I'm doing it, you know, sort of conventional electric guitar style by actually making a neck pocket in the body and fitting the neck into there. Oh, okay, that's not doing it. So, you know, it's going to be more along the lines of conventional electric guitar style. And as I said, I know how I'm going about it, and it is relatively straightforward, but quite time consuming. So, oh, these probably causing me problems now. Never mind. I just want to make sure that they all fit in together. As I said, there's no reason why not. You know, I've gone with a generic template. Yeah, it's just some of the nuts are sticking, and I can't be bothered to get a spanner just to sort that out. It doesn't really matter. Do it for time now. Okay, I'll have to start to wind this one up soon. Okay. so that they're not all tight, but they're all in there. All kind of wonky. Yeah, just wanted to make sure that they all line up fine, which they seem to. No problem there. So that's that part done. And as I said, the next thing I'm going to do now is the exact same thing to the bass one. I'm not going to film all of that because it's the same process, just fewer tuners and bigger ones. So it's the exact same thing. Okay, so that will be the end of part 3. And I would like to thank you all for watching. And please take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And we will see you in part 4. Peace out.